Let's do it.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Eunice Utah. You know what? That pelvis must be off doing something special for you people because I'm going to do what's on the board this week, and for him to give me that, that's his bromancer down there in San Diego at that JCB Music. He just thinks the world of that man down there. But anyhow, yes, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so he might be out celebrating it. I don't know. He might be doing so. You know what? He's probably down to the VFW hall, either calling bingo or something like that tonight because he loves the bet. He loves to call that bingo. Yep. When I was in Las Vegas, I played Keno, and it was a lot better because you don't have to mess with the letters. You just got numbers. It was easier for me to think about it. Sometimes under the G, and you got to look for the G, and Keno, it's just numbers. Yeah, it was easier. I liked it. That's when I got married. Yeah, out there in Vegas. I think about I buried one and I got rid of four, and it was just last week. Last week was one of my anniversaries. I got 5 a year, so. Well, it was 5. It was. Before we get into that, can I tell you a story? My third husband. Now, he's the one I divorced for being a homosexual. Yeah, he just lay around and just want to have sex. And that to me is a homosexual, just a damn bum. Anyway, one anniversary, we weren't married that long, only 3 years. But I said on the second year, I said to him, I want you to treat me nice, take me. But he said, well, what do you want to do, Eunice? This is what he told me. What do you want to do, Eunice? I said, well, let's do something special. Take me someplace that's really expensive and stays open all night and has exotic foods. He said, all right, I think I know a place. It's over Shepherdstown. He said, so that's what he said. Oh, Lord. So I got, he come home from work. And I'm all dressed up. I thought, oh, this is going to be nice. He walked in, he says, where you going, Eunice? I said, well, we're going out to that special place that you told me. Oh, he said, well, okay. I said, are you going to get cleaned up or what? He said, I guess I could. So he went in and he came out and he still had T-shirt and jeans on. And I said, are you going to go like that? And he goes, well, yeah, Eunice. And he says, well, you can stay like that. I said, well, you have a reservation? He goes, oh, yeah. He looked at me kind of strange. He went, reservation? What the hell do you think I am, an Indian? I said, no. Oh, I said, for God's sake. I said, are we going to be able to get something to eat there? He said, I said, do you have a time we have to be there? He goes, no, Eunice, the place stays open all night long. Don't worry about it. I said, all right. So we get in the car and we drive over to Shepherdstown. You know where we went? You know where he took me? It was expensive. Yeah, and it stayed open all night, and it had exotic food. We went to damn 7-Eleven in Shepherdstown. We walked in there, and he said, there you go, Eunice. You can have many of them tacos on that little roller thing as you want, and slice of pizza, maybe one of them Slurpees or whatever the hell you want to drink. For God's sake, I said, this is your idea. A fancy place. He said, well, you said it's expensive, and it is that. And it's got exotic foods, and it stays open all night. That's the criteria. I met every one of them, Eunice. So you can see why he's on his way out the door. Anyhow, let's get to the what's on the board. Okay, and this is another one of them Ronnie Wood things that Pelvis and Greg Bland are doing. They took a riff off of some old tapes and they spun it around. And I hear Ramblin' Jake wants to get involved. Well, ain't that going to be something? Yeah. Well, anyhow, Greg Blaine's going to explain it all to you, and I'll talk to you on the other side. All right, so here we go. Take it, Greg.
Pelvis, how you doing? Keeping the bromance alive. This is Craig at JCB Music. Hi to Miss Utah, Johnny Booty, Bruce Dunn, everybody out there watching Screw the News. Hope you're having a good time, good week, Memorial Day weekend. We are kind of continuing with this series on Ronnie and the Boys, where we've taken these song fragments and built song structures around them from these old ideas that Ronnie had from his home recordings back in the 70s. We got these tapes back to him, and we finished one of the 4 ideas, Pine or Rye. And it looks like we are reigniting this project. It sounds like Ramblin' Jake is interested in possibly collaborating to finish off one of the other 3, or if we can. So Pelvis, what I got to do is I got to get these mixes of these 3 remaining songs, get them to you, and put them out there to Jake, Ramblin' Jake, anybody else who wants to join in, try to get these songs completed. So that's kind of exciting. And I couldn't help but go into some of these tapes, because remember, I digitized them all, put them on CD, just the raw tapes. And so let's listen to a little of just Ronnie messing around.
I'll just play that back.
Play it
Now
back.
I'm trying the same thing with mic high.
With mic high.
Let me see. And singing again.
Love it.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go, Ronnie. Just messing around.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Checking out his mic. I just think that's so funny.
Great from the LP, truly fine.
It sounds like he had whatever reel to reel he's using.
Okay,
He had
good
other
with
things
the presence.
recorded on there, and he's just recording over them.
Hello.
That was from a
Well,
radio
hello.
show.
A
Here,
1, 2,
here he goes
3.
again.
Ba-doo-da, ba. Ba-doo-da-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Little Sinatra vibe there. Anyway, Ronnie, we love you. So this is going to be an ongoing project here. So we'll see what we'll be able to put together. Pelvis, back to you, brother, and everybody have a great week. See ya.
Whoa, yeah. See, I told you, I thought I heard that Ramblin' Jake was trying to get involved in it, and they welcomed him with open arms. Yeah, everybody loves that big burly boy. Oh, hey, anyhow, listen. Anybody out there that wants to get involved with this show, do like Ramblin' Jake did. Do like Greg Blaine. That's what, Greg Blaine was a friend of Pelvis. They did a lot of work together in the studio and things like that. And Pelvis said to him, Greg, you want to put something together and be on my show? That's what he put together. What's on the board? Ramblin' Jake, Big Pink Pick of the Week. And God bless him. Oh, Tom Moore. We had the Down Home segment, TG's Down Home. And the COVID took him away from us. And, God love him. Anyhow, if you want to do something like that, put something together, get in touch with Pelvis at screwthenews2020@gmail.com and talk it over. He's agreeable to almost anything. Almost. Not everything, because I suggested some things. He said, baby, no way, Renee. That's my name, not Renee. But anyhow, I knew what he meant. So anyhow, I'll talk to you next week. Hopefully I get another Big Pink pick, and I don't know about what's on the board, but I have a lot of music and a lot of people to present to you all. So come back and see me, all right? Bye-bye.